first thing I did after being reborn as a pig was to devour 200 pounds of pig feed and become the fattest pig in the pen. The other pigs thought I'd lost my mind. After all, the fatter you are, the sooner you're slaughtered. But what they didn't know was that I'd awakened the devouring evolution system. The more I ate, the stronger I'd get. Farm food was too slow for my growth, so I decided to escape during the transfer. I figured this forest would have plenty to eat, so I jumped off the speeding truck. The second I landed, I bent the guardrail. I used my devour skill to eat everything I could find, and finally evolved into a 600-pound wild boar. One day, I came across a group of poachers. There was a plastic bag at their feet. After I took care of them, I ripped open the bag with my tusks. Inside was a tiger, and beside it, the corpse of a brown bear even bigger than me. My heart leapt. If I could devour that bear, I could trigger my next evolution. Just then, I heard a faint sound from nearby. I looked toward the sound and spotted another smaller plastic bag. I walked over curiously, then I flipped it open, and inside were two scrawny little tiger cubs. But I wasn't planning to devour them too. After all, they barely had any meat on them. Eating them wouldn't give me much energy anyway, so I went back to the brown bear. Then I opened my mouth wide. The massive brown bear carcass started shrinking before my eyes until I finally swallowed it whole. At the same time, the system notification rang in my ears. Host weight increased to 1,000 pounds. Evolution conditions met. Hearing this, I focused my thoughts. System, begin evolution. The next second, I felt waves of heat suddenly surging through my body, merging with the air around me. My body kept expanding. Over my brown fur, a layer of black armor formed, and my tusks grew to 50 centimeters long. After the evolution was complete, I summoned the system. Species black armor boar. Weight, 1,400 pounds. Strength, 300. Size, 300. Awakened skill, black armor. Black armor covering my entire body. Grants immunity to ordinary physical damage. Seeing this, I was thrilled. If I could summon the black armor, my strength would get an insane boost. More importantly, no weak points anywhere. Combined with my weight, I could smash a tank to pieces. If I devour that Siberian tiger too, I wonder if my strength would increase even more. With that thought, I slowly walked toward the tiger, but the two cubs blocked my way. I let out an angry roar at them, but they didn't back down. They just kept guarding their mother. Seeing this, I hesitated for a moment. These little guys are pretty smart. If I could make them my underlings, they might help me in the future. So I walked to an open area and used my tusks to dig a large pit. Then I dragged the tiger's body into it. After finishing all this, I turned back to the two cubs. The two cubs fell silent for a moment, then obediently followed behind me. Next, I went into the tent and began searching for supplies. Even though I'm hiding deep in the mountains now, news from the outside world is still important to me, because only by knowing what humans are doing can I ensure my safety in these mountains. So I still need a phone, plus a power bank and generator. In the end, I found all of these and stumbled on a poacher's diary with detailed coordinates for large animals. What caught my eye most? A 30-foot python in the southern forest and a black tiger over 16 feet long. I did some quick math. These two probably aren't as smart as me, and they should be weaker too. After all, I fully evolved once. I could even fight a tank. If I could devour them too, my power would jump another level. With that settled, I called up the system. System, how much weight for my next upgrade? The system's voice answered instantly. To upgrade again, host, you need to reach 20,000 pounds. Strength and size must hit 2,000 points. I sighed inwardly. How much do I need to eat to hit 20,000 pounds? Hope this diary lists enough animals. I packed everything into my backpack, took the two cubs with me, and headed south through the forest. I devoured every animal I came across. My weight shot up to 3,000 pounds. My strength and size surged too. Even the two little tigers that follow me around have packed on some serious weight. Now they're starting to look like real jungle kings. But around me, there's still just a couple of little sidekicks. Finally, using my phone's GPS, I made it to the southern part of the forest. Just then, I suddenly sensed a wave of killing intent from nearby.